Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is a pick your card reading where we'll look at your career and your money and see what is going on, what you can expect, give some insight and some information from the spiritual world. As always, these are cards 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and tune into the cards that are most calling to you. Tune into the cards or the crystals, and the timestamps are in the description area below. Remember, you could always view these videos anytime you feel the need, especially if you picked a card before and you forgot what that card is. If you watch the video again and you're tuned into a different card or what have you, that message is meant for you. So let's start with cards 1. If you pick cards 1, let's see what spiritual insight there is for your career and money. You have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. You also have 5 of Athame and Unfinished Symphony. Now, 5 of Athame is a 5 of Swords in traditional tarot, and it usually means a bit of a conflict or a bit of a battle or something that's going on under the surface, something that's going on behind your back that you're not aware of. And I feel with the Crossing Bridges card here that it is a time for healing and mending something that has happened within your career or with your money that has taken a negative turn, because Unfinished Symphony says that there's something left undone, unsaid. There's some kind of solution or resolution that needs to happen in order for you to move on and move towards a more positive space in your life. Now, there can be someone who's possibly stolen money from you, someone who's possibly demanded a lot of your financial or monetary gains, someone who's come in and kind of disrupted your income or kind of got in the way of your career, your business, your job. Wherever this applies to you, there's a need here to release this negative energy, to kind of forgive and forget if this is something you could do, or find a way to adapt to the situation so it doesn't bring you down or it doesn't continue to involve itself in your career and your money. It is a time of releasing. It's a time for bringing resolution or a solution or a closure of sorts when it comes to your money and your career. So you may have been searching for some kind of closure, some kind of answers. You've been possibly searching for some kind of meaning within your job, within your career, with your business, or purpose, or that sort of thing. And it's time now to find that. It's time to bring this full circle so you're not continuing down this cycle, so you're not continuing down this negativity or this path of allowing what has been done to continue to influence you, your money, and your career. The Crossing Bridges card here is asking you to mend. It says it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. The 5 of Athame shows that you may have been put in a position where you aren't performing your best, where you don't feel your best, where you don't feel like you're getting a lot out of it, out of what you put in. The career, the path you took, the people surrounding you, the business partners you're working with may not be as satisfying as you had hoped or intended it to be. So it's time to complete some cycles. It's time to complete them so you could start a new cycle on the fresh foot, on a fresh new path, where you could let go of the things that aren't working for you in this career, with your job or with your money, so you could move on to the next best thing. But we have to have closure first, because if we don't have closure, if we don't have something finalized or something finished, then we're just setting ourselves up to continue down the same path. So these cards are definitely asking you to bring a conclusion to what needs closure so you can get back to your goals, definitely. I'm going to get an extra guidance card for you, for those who picked this card, just to get a little bit more guidance and clarity for you on which way, what path you should take. Okay, since this card was up on top, we'll use that one. It says trust. Your intuition is there to guide you. So that says make sure you tune into yourself. Make sure you tune into your gut feeling. Make sure you tune into your intuition, the signs, the synchronicities, the symbols around you to help steer you along the path you need to go, to help you in determining who's there for you and who's not, who has your back or who has ulterior motives, what path to take or what to leave behind. Trust your intuition. That's the universe letting you know what you need to do and what you need to step away from in order to maintain your integrity and to stick with your goals to get that success. So no matter what's going on right now, trust your gut, definitely. Okay, let's move on. All right, moving on to cards 2. If you pick cards 2, let's see what spiritual insight the cards have for you and your career and your money. All right, you have, it's upside down, taking shelter. The answers are within, Seven of Wands, and higher power. Now, it's very interesting because the previous cards I did talk about tuning into your intuition to know which path to take. And I see this again here, especially with the higher power card. This card is all about almost like a deep knowing that you get from connecting with your spiritual source, connecting with the universe, connecting with your intuition and the signs and the symbols that are surrounding you. So you are definitely on the right track. Taking shelter also talks about going within to find the answers, to find your way, to find guidance. It reminds me of the Hermit card, which is the same meaning. And it shows that this lantern is guiding you. It's lighting the path for you. And I see that here with these two cards. Higher power and taking shelter are all kind of telling you the same thing, that wherever you want to go in this career, wherever you need to be to get this income, to get your finances, to get your money under control, or to get it to where you want it to be, all the answers lie within you. So you just have to tune in enough to figure out which path to take, what to leave behind, where to go, what to do next, what to put on your to-do list, what to cross off, that sort of thing. With the Seven of Wands here, it shows your determination. It shows that you are continuing forward no matter what. You are definitely in a position where your motivation will actually get you that step closer to your goals. So Seven of Wands is asking you to keep your determination, keep your drive, keep that motivation you have, that momentum that is kind of pushing you forward, because you are this close to getting the goal you set out to get. And I do feel that. I feel like the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, whoever you feel is divinely guiding you, they are definitely right there beside you, taking you on that path that you need to go to get your results. And those results are within arm's reach. And I feel that way because of the Seven of Wands imagery and because of the taking shelters imagery with what they're seeking in their hand. It's in the palm of their hand. So you are very close to getting some sort of achievement, some sort of accomplishment. And I feel like you've been working towards something, putting your all into something, and you're going to get the result and the reward from that. So continue on. This is not a time to doubt yourself. This is not a time to pause or procrastinate. It's time of moving forward, keeping that momentum, keep striving, and keep going after what it is you want. Keep that drive up. Keep your creativity going as well. And stay tuned into those signs, symbols, and synchronicities that surround you, because they're leading you down that path you need to go. Now I'm going to get another card, a guidance card, just to get a little bit more information, guidance, and clarity for you. All right, we have Basque. It says, let's turn this around. Absorb the energy around you. And this makes me feel again that the higher power card here is surrounding you with this energy, this drive, this passion, and it's reminding you that this energy is pushing you forward towards your goals, and you are an arm's length away from getting exactly what it is you've been determined to get for so long. So bask in that energy, allow it to surround you, allow it to absorb into your aura, into your energy, and allow it to work through you to get what it is you know you are meant to have. Definitely. That energy is your spirit guides, your angels, the divine energy of the universe, God, whoever it is you connect to, whatever it is you feel is that driving force within you, that is what this is. That's the energy you should bask in to help propel you forward, definitely. Okay, let's move on to the other card. All right. Here we go. All right, moving on to cards 3. If you pick cards 3, let's see what spiritual insight the universe has for you, your career, and your money. All right, you have traveling lightly, simplify your life, the High Priest, and Milk and Honey. Now with these cards, I do see you manifesting. With the High Priest here, I see you actually conjuring up your own kind of luck, your own success and your triumph. I see that happening. And with the Milk and Honey card here in this reading, it shows that you are definitely bound to get some treasures. You're bound to get some rewards. You're bound to get some results for whatever hard work you've been putting in. Now, traveling lightly asks you to move at the natural pace of the universe, to let things flow naturally, to try not to do too much, to try not to bring on too many goals, too many projects, too many things, because it's about simplifying right now. You are focused on one thing, and when you focus on that one thing, you're allowing yourself that energy to be put into that one goal so you could perfect that one project, so you could put all your time and attention into this one skill in order to become an expert in this one area, perfect that, get your goals, and then you move on to the next thing. Simplifying is all about making sure you don't put too much on your plate. You don't spread yourself too thin. You don't scatter your energy, to travel lightly. It's not a warning at all. It's just about making sure you have one thing of value that you're taking care of and that you're putting all your energy into, so you don't have to spread that energy too thin and possibly neglect something else that may have been important. Focus on one thing right now. With the High Priest here, I do see your focus on this one thing, your intent on getting it right, getting it perfect, getting it the way you want, the way you envision, and you're putting all your manifestation into that one thing, and you're getting results because of it. The Milk and Honey card shows the milk and the honey overflowing from the bowl. It shows you meeting that end of the rainbow, getting a conclusion, finalizing something, getting to the end of that rainbow where the treasure lies, getting your reward, getting your success. And if this is with money, it can very well mean that you may get that bump in income, that you may get that increase. And, you know, it is tax time as well, so you may be getting something extra, something you weren't expecting or something you were hoping for. I see a lot here happening with rewards, with success, with goals being met, and I think it's beautiful. Just remember, don't do too much, don't spend too much, don't give out too much, kind of keep things in your control. Just travel lightly, you know, smartly, do things one at a time, you know. That's the only thing I see here. But I'm going to get a guidance card to get a little bit more guidance, clarity, and information for you, for those who picked cards 3. All right, we have karma. Practice the law of cause and effect. This is interesting because it's all about what you put out, you will get back in. So in a sense, you are definitely getting what it is you've been putting out there into the world. You're definitely getting a return because of your hard work, because of your manifestation skills, because of the time and energy you put into manifesting, into perfecting a certain skill or goal. You are definitely getting your return. That is exactly what this card is telling you. That is what I see here with the Milk and Honey card as well. You are finally getting a return on what you've put out into the world, into your projects, into your passions. You're finally getting that return. I feel like it's going to be something grand for you. It's going to be more than you expected because of how much heart you put into it, how much energy and effort you put into it, and how much you manifested that the universe is giving in return. So I think it's beautiful. You have the karma card here. It's definitely what you put out, you're getting back. And I saw that with the Milk and Honey card, so it's beautiful. All right, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for voting on the polls, for everything you do. I appreciate you so much. I'll have more videos like this for you soon, and I'll see you soon.